Hello.
We just came in to tell you that 10th and Main will no longer be operating. No more whatnot raid trains. No more YouTubes. Because none of us are friends anymore. And we've had a giant falling out. April Fool's Day! April Fool's Day, everybody.
Nope.
Welcome in. We're all still friends. We're all still doing stuff together. Tonight, you'll have the three of us, and Valerie will be stopping in as well. And the other girls have things going on in their life.
Like Lori has an anniversary of 20 years, so
Yay.
we understand that tonight Kurt came before us.
And
Kelly has a cold, and I don't know if Jay's coming or not.
She may not.
Maybe.
We have lives outside of reselling. That's also an April Fool's Day joke.
yeah, I was going to say we do. I got to get on board with this April Fool's thing.
Okay, so I had the most delicious dinner tonight, and I was starting to tell Jenny before we came on, and I figured I'd wait. Since I am trying to push recipes in a cookbook this year, I could fill you all in on the good food I make. I made chicken tacos in the crock pot with my own homemade taco seasoning. And then my pico and avocados and tomatoes and cheese and black beans and rice. It was so good. I looked at Keith and I was like, who needs Chipotle when you've got my house? This is so delicious.
Yes.
Oh, they were good. I had two. I didn't overdo it with like last week.
And I have to tell everybody, today is my husband, mine, and my children, my two oldest children. It's our 38th anniversary. We got custody of them on April Fool's 38 years ago. So we were supposed to have got them March 31st, but there was a horrible storm in Chicago, and they were grounded. So, so normally we have a big, like a dinner and dessert and all that stuff, but it's kind of hard with my daughter being in Oklahoma and I'm here in California. So, and her kitty of like 22 years died this morning. So we're glad Minnie finally went over the rainbow, but it's still hard to lose them.
It is.
Yes.
You're talking to someone who likes hamsters, and so I go through this every 2 years.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get easier, but I guess rodent owners get accustomed more.
Well, and she knew last night that Minnie probably wouldn't make it much through the night. And so her husband and son actually dug the hole yesterday because they're on tornado watch today. So, yeah. But
hey, Minnie, look what they're digging out there.
Yeah.
Sorry, dark humor.
It's like so.
I know it does not seem right, but Minnie it was one of those things that my daughter has been saying for the last month that I probably need to take her to the vet and have her put down. But then she's like, oh, but then she looks at me and I just can't. And so I'm glad that it was Minnie's natural time to go. So I could have been worse. They could have dug the hole 2 weeks ago. So
well, I have something I want to show everybody before I photograph it.
Okay.
I've been spring cleaning my house this week, and I have my office is a mess again because we've got all these things piled on the bed and everywhere else that we're getting rid of. We're purging. It's more than a spring cleaning. We're getting rid of a lot of stuff. These were mine, and I've decided I don't ever really look at them or do anything with them, so I'm going to let them go. These are graphic novels.
Somebody's going to want those.
Well, especially since he just passed away.
Yeah.
And those are the graphic novels. And then this is Buffy the Vampire Slayer yearbook. And if you open it up, it actually has like signed entries to Buffy, like a real yearbook. And it's like a real yearbook. And Nanette knows all about yearbooks.
Yeah,
it looks like a real yearbook, but it's got stuff from the show. It's super cool. It's just, I don't, they've been sitting on the shelf for what, 15, 20 years? It's time to let them go. And I also have a stack of Harley Quinn comics that I'm letting go too, and Doctor Who. I don't know if I'm getting ready to die or what, but I'm just purging everything.
Get your Swedish death cleaning.
Well, when your Karen Slaughter and your King stuff starts to go, then I'll worry.
Yeah, then I'll worry.
Yeah, we'll be setting flowers to keep.
When you start letting go of your trophy books,
Yeah. When you see me selling Star Wars stuff, you can ask, should I be concerned? And I'd probably say, no, I have so much Star Wars stuff. I'm just letting some of them go, which I am, because I had the Star Wars themed kitchen and it felt crowded in there. So I did purge that a little bit. So I'm letting some of the Star Wars stuff go. But yeah, when you see me start clearing out this shelf behind me, that's when you gotta worry.
I was going through a box of stuff that I thought I was just going to throw the whole box away, and there was. I know you guys were. Sorry guys, I just got out of the shower, but I should have done something more with my hair. It's like driving me crazy. Anyways, so Jenny, I know you know, but I did look up. I haven't photographed them yet, but there was 5 tour. What do you call those things? Tour what? Tour books? Programs from the 80s for 4 Ozzy Osbourne and 1 Black Sabbath. And I looked those up, and they were anywhere from unsigned, anywhere from $50 to $150 a piece. And then the VHS test tape that I had already looked up that had some good value, that was Ozzy Osbourne. When I took it out of the sleeve to make sure it worked, it was not what was in the sleeve. So it's only the sleeve. I do have some Ozzy Osbourne cassette tapes I'm going to lot together. So that was, I actually sold a cassette tape today for, with shipping, it was like $12. So I was for like a jazz Christmas thing. So, I have to go, and you guys are going to see me froze for a minute, and hopefully I don't freeze with a really stupid look on my face, because my pirate ship this morning was not printing out USPS, and I like when I have to buy insurance getting it through pirate ship because it's a lot cheaper. Well, it was over $1 cheaper than getting it through eBay, because eBay does now have a new program for insurance. So, I have to cancel the eBay label and put the new label on the box. So I will be back.
Okay. You're echoing too, so maybe we fix that whilst we're on too.
I'll put my headset on. I don't know what to do about the echo.
Probably your headset.
What?
Probably the headset.
I don't have the headset on. That's what I said.
That's what would. You said I don't know what to do about it, and so.
Oh, the headset. Yes. Okay. Well, then I won't have to worry about my hair either. Okay. All right. See you guys back in a flash.
Okay. Bye. Okay. Am I echoing? La 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 la.
No.
Tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la.
Okay, is my echo gone now?
Say something else.
Is my echo gone now?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like I'm like in a plane getting ready to take off. On the soft landing ramp at 180.
You could.
What?
You could pretend it. What's the rocket called tonight? I feel so silly. I can't remember the name of it.
The NASA? What?
Yes.
Artemis
2. Artemis 2 ready for takeoff?
Yeah, Valerie, I'm conducting the Artemis 2 takeoff and landing right here.
Oh, yeah, you are.
I was echoing, so they had me put my headset on. So, all right, so hopefully I don't have a stupid look on my face as I freeze, but I'll be back in just a minute.
I have to show these again because now Valerie's here and she'll appreciate them too. These are mine, and I'm purging and spring cleaning, so I'm letting these go.
You're the Puppy.
These are my graphic novels. And the coolest part is this yearbook. It has like actual signed pages to Buffy from her friends. And like, oh goodness. So cool. I'm letting things go. We're cleaning out the house. This is really neat though. Oh well.
I did some spring cleaning too. I actually sold a pair. It was Luna's, like, I bought her 2 pair of booties because she had surgery on one of her big toes on her foot, and so she would go hiking and she'd wear her booties. But after she had her surgery, her toe was a little swollen, so I bought 2 sizes just to make sure. And this was the biggest pair. She only wore them once, but I mean, obviously she passed. Like, it'll be 2 years in June, and I had them listed, but I had marked them not for sale on Poshmark, and I turned them back on a couple of months ago maybe, and they sold today, and I felt some sort of way about it at first, but then I was like, you know what, she would want some other puppy to go on an adventure with these booties. So I put a little note in there and a little dog treat, and said, hope your dog enjoys the boots.
Oh, and a little dog treat.
Oh, that's so cool. Because they're way too big for Cora. So
Yeah.
I still have Luna's hiking boots. Actually, here's her little socks.
Oh my goodness.
Little socks that go with the hiking boots. Her little rough wear. Look, it even has the little logo.
Oh, that's so cute.
Wait, I didn't see the socks. I didn't see the socks. Oh,
That's cute.
I didn't know they made socks to go under the booties.
Yeah, just helps to keep some traction in the boot itself, and keeps them from slipping down. But I was like, I have some great pictures of her rocking her boots. She would get so many comments, and people would take photos of her sometimes.
Celebrity.
She was. A lot of people have random pictures of dogs. Like, it was funny. People didn't believe me, and then people would go hiking with me, and they're like, "Oh, you're not joking." I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm beautiful dogs.
I was about to say they were both good looking dogs.
Find them.
I got a pile of board games in here as well. Keith and I purged our board games. And a bunch of cups and glasses and things from the kitchen. It's time. Every once in a while I get a hair up my ass. Then I just got to get rid of some stuff. A lot of it probably, I was telling you guys off camera, but a lot of it has to do with Chandler's passing. Every time I lose a pet, I feel like I need to clean.
For sure.
So I've been doing a lot of cleaning this week. Lots of cleaning. And hey, I'm getting free inventory.
Yeah.
Right? I always tell people that on my YouTube. If you're a reseller, you might as well spring clean twice a year and purge your closets and everything, because
I do. You
and
gotta
then you can get new stuff. Like Jenny trades stuff out. When she wants a new shirt, she just trades it out.
Yeah, there you go. I do that too. I borrow from myself, and then I'll be like, well, I don't really need this, and I want this back. Where is the stinking boots?
It's the part of being a reseller that's the best part.
It is.
We have these tumblers. They're still downstairs, but they're these comic book tumblers, and we collected them for years. All different characters, DC and Marvel. They're those little plastic tumblers people used to use.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I don't even know if people use those anymore because everybody likes like the Stanleys and the metal. And I said, I don't know, but if we can get a couple bucks out of them and we don't want them anymore, why donate them when we can sell them?
Absolutely. People still use them.
Or just collectors that we never used them. They
Yeah.
just sell on a shelf for show. So I'm sure there's collectors too. I'm sure.
So I am working. I'm just downloading my pictures on my phone to list perfectly. So I saved these to do tonight, since that way I could be on the computer and wouldn't be frozen as I was doing it.
I don't know if I freeze when I go off. Here she is. I see little boots.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Hi. Oh, that is the most precious thing I've ever seen.
She rocked her little boots.
Look at her boots! I can't with her.
She had a backpack too. She was a hiking lady. Corey can wear her backpack. I put it on her before.
Okay, dogs with clothes and backpacks is too much.
Like, have you never seen her with her backpack? Hold on. There's more cuteness to come.
No, I've only seen Prim in her backpack.
Yeah. When she was getting tooted upstairs because her little legs couldn't go upstairs.
When she was being a princess.
It was just like the pitch of the stairs, like her little ducks and short legs. Sometimes they just can't make it up. They can go down, but they have trouble going up. And those stairs particularly, like, it was just too much for her. So she got tooted that day. I tooted her a few times because sometimes when we'd have to scramble over rocks because Luna would swim. And if I had to scramble, I'd have to throw her in my backpack too. She was great. She knew what was going on. She'd be like, load me up. I'm ready to go. They were little adventures.
Aww. Good. They had good lives.
They did. Very lucky ladies. Here's something back. Here she is with her backpack.
Aww. She's pretty.
She carried her own water, her own treats, and her poop bags. So, and she'd carry extra things for Prim too. So, he liked it. I got her trained by walking around the neighborhood, and I just put I just put it on her to get her used to it, to the feel and everything, and then they suggested like putting just a soup can in each side to like get them prepped for the weight. And then I'd add like soup can and some others like water and things like that to get her trained. So she loved it.
How is your knee doing on your other one?
She's good. We've started doing walks. And there's a Toby head. Toby's
Toby.
My grand dog, he tore his, and he has some days the surgery was going to be like start out at $8,800, and there's no way my son couldn't. But the risk that you run if you don't get the surgery is them tearing the other side. But
that's still a risk with surgery because even after the treatment, they bear more weight on that other side. So they told me Luna's was right at 7,000 in 2018. So that's what I'm sure it's gone up since then. But they tell you during, like, when you do it, like you sign saying like, hey, once they do one, there's a percentage that the other one's going to need surgery as well. But hers was partially due to that car accident. Like, I think she had a partial, but then the car accident, like, blew the whole thing. But that's what she healed wonderfully. Like, she never showed any sort of condition on that other side. So it's like hers went very well. She has, but she was active anyway before and after. And we did the water. I was like, she loved to swim. So we did swimming after 8 weeks. They okayed swimming. And leading up to then, I just did those range of motion exercises and then just the walking schedule that they give you. But
well, this was our second dog that it actually happened to. And our first one that it happened to, she went in to go under surgery and her heart rate started going super fast. So they had us take her to a cardiologist, and the cardiologist was like, she cannot tolerate the anesthesia. And so hers was never repaired, and she did fine. After probably 6 months or so, you never could even tell that it was done. But she was older when it happened.
Yeah.
Apone was just a puppy. And
Careful when it's a puppy.
yeah, well, okay. I guess he's really not a puppy, but he's very, very active. We'll put it that way. So it's a little tougher on him because he would do like the high flying frisbee catches and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not able to do any jumping now. So he's like, what? But
I stopped running Luna after hers, and so that's kind of when I stopped running too. Honestly, I was like, "Well, Luna can't run. I guess I'm gonna hang it up," because I was like, "Well, we want to hike." So I was like, "If I'm gonna do anything, I want her to get better so we can hike." And that's what she loves, swimming. She was 5 when she had hers, and that's what she was super duper duper active too. So that's what I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna make this dog just be down for a year."
I think Apone might only be 4.
Mm-hmm. But that's that's such an active
3 or 4, yeah. And so, but he's actually doing pretty well.
Good.
And I don't know what's going on. The website has crashed on my phone. I lost all the sequential pictures I'd put in, all the things. And now I'm going to have to go look and see which picture it listed, because I just did 2 and did finish and process, and it only did 1 of them. So whatever. But yeah, he's stage, you can tell he kind of has like arthritis in it now. So I'm going to run over to List Perfect and check this real quick, see which one's loaded.
Do I freeze when I go to the other tabs? I never have.
Am I froze right now?
Yeah.
You are.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if I.
Okay. I should do a split screen, figure out how to do it, but y'all tease me about my computer skills, so I'm sure for me to figure out a split screen would be a major milestone.
Probably. I don't like split screens. Lemon pound cake.
Lemon pound cake.
Are you not privy to the viral Afro Man song that he got sued all about?
Mm.
Oh my gosh. So you know who Afro Man is, right?
Because I got high, of course.
Yeah. So he, years ago, like the court case just wrapped up, and because the court case just wrapped up and he won, he went viral again on social media. But a couple years ago, he lives in Ohio in this little town, and the sheriff and them broke in to his house and did a search and didn't find anything. And So he was making all different kinds of songs up about them to make fun of them and performing them at like local venues for his Ohio fans. And then he made this one song, Lemon Pound Cake, about the fat sheriff who came in and put down his Glock and cut himself a slice of Mama's pound cake. And
Oh, wow.
they sued him for defamation of character. And he showed up to the court and dressed in an American flag. And he's like, it's freedom of speech. He won his case. But the fucking sheriff, we're on YouTube. Whoops. I just said the F-bomb. Sorry,
Ladies
guys.
and gentlemen, if your children are still awake at this time, would you please put them to bed?
Do you know where your children are? Mine's right.
But the sheriff, when he was on the stand, he was all being whiny, like, people started calling me Sheriff Pound Cake and Officer Pound Cake, and people were delivering hundreds of pound cakes to the police station, and I just couldn't handle it.
Oh my God, Officer Pound Cake is such a good dog name. That would be a good like pet shelter name. I'm gonna have to tell someone that. I know another foster dog named Officer Pound Cake.
I want to name my next dog Cornbread.
Oh, that's cute. I like
I think I want to name my next hamster Tater Tot.
You should get two. Get Tater and Tot.
But yeah, he
I know
won.
you can get two.
That song's all over TikTok right now and all everywhere. And it's just in my head. It's this earworm and it's just constant. Lemon pound cake.
I get those. Everybody gets those.
And he actually has, Jenny said she saw it in her store. He has his own brand of lemon pound cake at the store now.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, they were like mad about that in the case. They're like, you're monetizing. And he's like, I sure am. You busted my door down and you tore up my house. I got to make money.
Ride that wave. Absolutely. Take every opportunity. Good for him.
Yeah. It's just been this whole saga, and it's over now, except it's not.
Oh my God, I keep forgetting.
I'm sorry for the F-bomb, folks. This is 10th and Main After Dark. Oh my gosh. What'd you say you're going to name your next dog, Jenny?
Cornbread.
Cornbread. That's cute.
I like it.
My friend's dog's name is Corn Dog, and we call him Corny.
Nice.
There's a buck-toothed overbite Chihuahua that's really cute. That's TikTok famous, and his name's Tuna Melt. I think it's cute.
One that is that the one his little tongue hangs out?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah, I sold a Tuna Melt plush before.
I saw one today called Ravioli. And
Ravioli with the tiny head and the big body.
yeah.
The weird dog. I love him so much.
Is that the one you talked about a couple of weeks ago?
I think he has like the big body and the
Yeah.
Chihuahua head.
Oh my God, that's probably why it popped up because we talked about it. Okay, so it was the video of him and his parents, his parents have people over and he's like staring at them and like looking around and they're like, it's bedtime and he doesn't know why people are here. And Luna used to do that. Like if we went places, it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock. He would start staring at me and like staring at the door and staring at me. We have to go home. Like we need to go home, wrap it up. We need to go to bed. It was so funny. Like my parents would even know. They'd be like, all right, well, Luna says it's time to go home, Mom. Like she's ready to stay.
That's funny. But yeah, and his brother's Linguini.
Oh, I didn't see him in the video. Now I'll have to go back and find it because that's what I was like, oh, that's very Luna behavior. Yeah, I thought he
Love his weird body and little head.
Yeah. Okay, so that's his whole thing. Because that's what I was like, that's funny that this dog just popped up.
How do people make this show up so well on their camera?
You tip the top forward and then push it, not that much.
Or
Okay.
Tip it slanted
So
sideways.
this is what I sold today within 30 minutes of being listed.
Here. Oh, now it's black.
Okay. Yoda is like 2.5 inches tall on it.
Oh, it's a Yoda?
Yeah, it's a Star Wars.
Oh, I thought it was a
Little-
baseball card.
No, it's Yoda is right down here. Okay.
Are you,
Maybe you'd be better off sharing your screen and pulling it up on the computer.
Let me see if I can make this
So-
bigger.
are you getting Yoda at all? Or was it
All
just
right. Let me share my
Yoda in a box?
Huh? It's a
It's a-
flat thing. Let me share my screen. Isn't there a thing down at the bottom to share my screen?
Yep.
What do you think about Pasha's new looks? It's wild to me.
StreamYard changed their looks too, and I don't like it because
I feel like Pasha's trying to look like the real.
like who?
The real?
Oh, well, you're not that bougie, Poshmark, so you can knock it off.
Yeah, like
Okay, can you guys see this?
No, I have to add you.
Okay.
Now we can.
It's lit. I think it's going to be little though. Let me see if I can make it. Okay, so can you guys see?
Yeah.
This little Yoda right over here is only like 2.5 inches tall. And he's on this card. And this whole thing is only like 1/2 inch thick. And I took an offer on him within 30 minutes of listing it for $170 plus shipping.
Very nice.
And
Nice.
there is one for sale. Most of them were like, there was one for like $999, one for $1,399. So I'm sure they were probably out of stock and just didn't want to take it down, figured they could buy it for that.
Yeah.
But there was one that was for sale for $15. And I'm thinking, well, I told my husband, maybe I should go and buy that $15 one. So there was one that sold for $190, which mine was in better shape than that.
Mhm.
Because it had a crack in the plastic, the little plastic thing because I mean, Yoda is literally this big and he had a snake around his neck. And that one took a best offer on $190, but I decided, you know what? I'm going to take the $170. That was their first offer. Maybe I could have gotten more for it, but maybe not. And after what I spent on that buy, I spent $2,600 on that buy. And after finding out that I have 70% of the Christmas ornaments that I have opened so far have been empty boxes, I'm like, I need to recoup some money back now. So I decided to take the one because I sold it for $170 plus shipping. So
That's
and
great.
I made shipping a little bit more expensive because I knew I wouldn't be able to I insured it for $200. So
Good call. Yeah, because if you didn't, then you probably, I mean, who knows? It might have just sat. And then you thought, dang it, I should have taken.
yeah, I mean, I could have gone back and countered and they could have not bought it. So it was one of those things I decided a bird in the hand was.
Yeah, for sure. Congrats. That's a good one.
I was shocked though when I looked it up. I thought, oh, this has got to be a fluke. I mean, I was like, what? I had a couple of Christmas ornaments that or a little box that went close to $100, but it's like that one I could understand because it was like Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah. Am I frozen right now?
No?
No? Okay. So I don't want to go to the thing. Okay.
But your sound goes in and out.
Ooh. Okay.
You were like, oh yeah, I don't. When I'm like, oh, your sound goes in and out though.
that's kind of like a mastermind this morning. Now, one person kept yelling at Trish, "You're going in and out." And I wanted to say, "She's not, it's you." She's like, "You're
Yeah.
cutting out." No, honey, she's
She's
not cutting out. You're cutting out.
Yep. She did to me too. It was this morning. Jesus Christ.
I love the batch lister on List Perfectly. I do not like doing it on my phone because it constantly, like, I get 2 or 3 or 4 listings in there and then it just loses them. So,
Since I have a Mac and an iPhone, I just like send my pictures to laptop and then I do it from my laptop.
well, and I'm sure that I could. I know I have downloaded my pictures before, but for some reason, downloading from my phone to the computer, I have to put them in a separate file, and it just seems like it takes forever. So when my son takes pictures for me, he just sends them to the cloud and then downloads them from the cloud onto a thumb drive. But I don't know that I feel comfortable with my pictures going to the cloud. I got all of my brother-in-law's pictures one day, and all of a sudden they just appeared on my phone. And I don't want my pictures appearing on other people's phones.
I have more questions now.
Not on YouTube, you don't.
You left it out.
Not on YouTube, you know.
How are your feet doing? What?
Oh my gosh.
Here's to Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
I come on tonight and Kelly's gone. I ran her away.
You guys are like star-crossed lovers. You can't be on at the same time.
I feel like lemon pound cake is in my immediate future.
Lemon pound cake tastes so good. Lemon pound cake.
Now I'm gonna have a YouTube. That'll be fun.
It's a great song.
I did see something, a picture of him, but I didn't know what was going on. But I was like, well, that's fun. Good for him. Already in bed to go to sleep. Still not feeling good. No. Have the kitties take care of you.
I can't see what she's saying. Okay. It's way over there, and I have my glasses on, which I probably should, but don't. Lemon. Oh my gosh. It's going to be in my head all night now. And y'all are going to have to hear it.
Okay, I think I'm gonna make the grandbaby's cakes recipe.
Ooh.
It appears to have of the ones I looked at, of the recipes I looked at, it appears to have the highest reviews to the amount of reviews left. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
We're talking pound cake? Is that what you're looking? Lemon pound cake?
Lemon
That's what
pound cake.
Okay.
Cora got a new chicken. She already took a squeaker off it. Oh, she's about to get another one too. Don't eat your chicken. You show them your chicken. Look at this chicken. Isn't it cute?
So,
Aww.
yes, that's very cute. So, we sold our motorhome, so I was emptying it out. So there was some toys that I had bought for Romy when we were evacuated, and he was much younger of a puppy then. So I was taking the toys out. I gave him the one. He had that thing torn out and the speaker out of it, like not even 5 minutes. I had fuzz, white fuzz everywhere.
That's what she does. That's what Luna and Prim did too. I called it the de-stuffing. Luna would hold on to certain ones for a while, and then one day she would decide, all right, chicken's got to die today. She liked the chickens, so she usually kept them around. But other, yeah. And
So
I actually buy them at Goodwill, like cheap thrifts on like the 99-cent day. I just have to make sure they don't have beads. That's the only thing.
So Romy has a shark that my grandson gave him when he was just when they didn't know if he was going to live or not, and he has torn the tail up on the shark, but never attacked the shark stuffing. And I hope he doesn't, because my grandson is so thrilled every time he sees that Romy still has the stuffed animal he gave him, because my grandson slept every night with that shark. He gave that shark up to Romy, and the shark was bigger than Romy was at the time.
My mom's kitten, the like little one. He's not little anymore. He's still kitten though. He's got a bunny that he drags around, and they call it Bad Bunny. And he's had it. He was like itty bitty. And it like him and Bunny, like Bunny was like half the size of him, like that shark, but now it's like he totes it around. But on the second Bad Bunny at Goodwill, so now he's got two. So but because Bad Bunny disappears for days on end, and I was like, yeah, Bad Bunny's on a bender right now, but he'll be back.
Well, that's what I was looking to see, if I could see shark, but
he's so funny with that rabbit. He just climbs down the stairs. He takes it down the cat door in the basement. Adventures.
He has this one, but I've had to sew this one up a couple of times. The Simba. Where's your shark, baby? And this is a dog toy, and he's actually just chewed off the whole top of the. It still has a squeaker, but he's chewed the whole top of the dinosaur off.
That's what brand chicken is too. The Go Dog. I like that brand. Yeah, we have those dragons and like different ones. That's a good brand.
He has this one that's done really good. This is a canine tough, because I've had other canine stuff that hasn't lasted very well, but this he's done really well with, which I'm surprised, because it seems like he would have torn it up.
She's got one. I don't brand of it, but it's a really, really, really tough one. And she has a giraffe, and she's got a rhino at my parents'.
I don't know where his shark is.
It's for the extreme ones.
I'm thirsty.
They destroy everything.
Nope.
This one the other day, the grandkids brought me the 1 foot, and they're like, "Grandma, can you sew it back on?" And I'm like, "No, it can go." So this poor duck has its head chewed open, and it has 1 foot now.
Yep, we have a lot of dog toys.
This little dog does fine.
Amputees.
Yep.
Well, that's weird. I don't know where the frickin' shark is.
It's just pieces of fabric at this point, most of them. But since they were Luna and Prim's, I can't throw them away. So that's what I just got a bigger toy box for Cora, and I was like, we'll just put these on the bottom, and here's all your others. She inherited a good bit though.
I've had ones like that, and you just throw the pieces away when the little pieces come off, and then finally there's no more pieces to throw away.
Exactly. And you just find random stuffing every now and then when I'm cleaning.
I got this one for Christmas, and look at it. Looks like it already has a bite taken out of it. He's all looking.
Just holding it right now. Here she is.
Cora! You got a toy?
Busy.
Are you busy? Look at that leg going. Cora!
There. Cora Cam.
She's a pretty girl.
You going to town on it?
You're gonna be a pretty girl.
Why are you chewing chicken's butt? That's not nice, Cora.
He's like, I'll chew whoever's butt I want to chew.
He's like, that's how bears eat things too. Oh, yeah, here's some stuffing. It's beginning.
Yep. And I have to evaluate when do I want to sew it back up, and when do I want to just bite the dust?
I just put the stuff back in. Sometimes I'm like, here, have fun.
No, if I leave the hole will just keep getting bigger. I have to sew the hole up if he makes the hole. So
These were mine too, and I never opened it and never used it. Hippo taco holder.
Excuse me.
Bless
bless
you.
you. Well, with the kick that you're on right now, but I don't know how good that only holds 2 tacos.
Yeah, I never opened it. I'm just gonna sell it.
Did Deadpool have tacos? Was that a thing on Deadpool, or
Yes.
why? Yes.
Remember the shirt I was wearing last week that said tacos? That was Deadpool.
Oh, okay.
He likes chimichangas and tacos. Chimichangas. I know, but I am on a kick. Last week it was ground beef tacos. This week it's chicken tacos. And I have some steaks I need to use up. That butcher box I do, I have free steaks for life. So I get free steaks. And
Yeah,
then
I've been having fish tacos this week.
I'm gonna do fish. So I'm gonna do steak. Actually, I want to do fajitas.
I don't do much fish, but I will do fish tacos with just a very mild white fish and do my own breading. I will do that.
I don't eat any fish at all, ever.
And I do a broccoli slaw on it, and then I do hot sauce. And it's so good.
I usually do like a cabbage slaw on it.
Oh my goodness. Chicken. You come.
But yeah, I have 4 steaks from last month from my free stuff left. So I think I'm gonna do steak tips and gravy with mashed potatoes.
That sounds
And then the other 2 steaks I'm gonna make fajitas.
Do you guys cook for Easter, or is that a go out to dinner with the grandparents?
The only thing around here is Domino's, so it's a pick pizzas up and take them over to grandma's.
Is that what you'll have on Easter, is pizza? Or will you cook something?
No. We used to go out, but she's, you know how she is right now.
So are you going to cook or do pizza?
Domino's.
Domino's pizza is what you're actually doing. Okay.
Yeah. We used to go out to I'm making all kinds of noise here. Her friend owns the Chinese buffet in the mall. And we
Okay.
used to go there. But with her health right now, she doesn't want to leave the house. So we're taking pizzas. Did you think I was kidding?
No, I just wasn't sure which you were doing. That's why I was clarifying.
Yeah, so
I-
the only things around here that are open on Easter are Chinese places and Domino's.
Okay.
We talked to her and she's like, I don't think I'm up for going out. And I said, well, then I guess we're bringing pizza over.
Well, it's only going to be my husband and myself and my brother-in-law and my oldest son, and normally we go down in the morning down for the grandkids to have their Easter egg hunt. And then normally my daughter puts out like a breakfast spread, and then we come home after that. Well, her mother-in-law made brunch. Her mother-in-law is really, really big on brunch, like on Mother's Day. So she made brunch reservations for Easter, and their brunch reservations are at 10 o'clock in the morning. My grandson is going to be a total pill because he's going to be pissed that he has to get dressed. He's going to want to stay in his pajamas until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Easter. So he will be pissed that he has to be dressed and ready to go by 9 o'clock, which means the Easter egg hunt is going to have to be over early. So we're ending up not going. So I am making potato leek soup, and we're doing a ham with raisin sauce and cheesy red potatoes because I have red potatoes still left over from St. Patrick's Day. And my husband wants apple pie with a crumb top for dessert. So and Brussels sprouts was the vegetable they agreed on. I don't know if I said that or not. So
Oh, I'm just talking and I was muted. I said, hi, Jill. She's here. And I said,
hi, Jill.
Delicious. I love Brussels sprouts. That all sounds good.
Oh, I love to cut Brussels sprouts in half and then just cook them with some garlic and a little bit of salt until they get that caramelized on them. Oh my God. Yes.
I love
yes.
Brussels
Hi,
sprouts.
Jill.
So good.
Looking forward to book club tomorrow or Friday. I don't know what day of the week it is, but yeah.
Wednesday? Yeah, I thought that earlier. I was like, oh man. I took off Monday to get my hair done, and she had to reschedule me for Saturday. So I got so much work done.
Okay. I was like, oh, I feel bad. I didn't notice anything different because there isn't anything different.
It is not different. I had to wash it. I was like, I was about to curse. I was like, okay, I really don't want to wash my hair. I was like, I have another week. I need to wash it.
Oh, Jill wants to know what we're doing. It's our new thing. Jenny,
we're hanging out. We're hanging out.
Yes, this is our new thing on Wednesday nights from 8 to 10. We're on here live and we're working and we're chatting. If people are in the chat, they can ask us questions about reselling and list perfectly. And we're just working and hanging out. You can see what we're selling. And then on Friday nights, we're now just doing raid trains for the time being. So we're just reselling.
And I'm downloading.
I'm taking photos.
I'm gonna research my little pottery pieces I picked up.
And I'll show these for the third time tonight. Oh, Buffy's Vampire graphic novels.
Yay. Did you comp those yet, Starr?
No, I just now brought them upstairs and took pictures.
Well, are you going to sell them as a bundle or individually, or do
one
you not?
One individual.
Okay.
Stuff like that, especially with an actor that just passed away. I want to do them individually because he's on one of the covers.
Okay, I want you to comp them. I want to know.
Well, I'm taking pictures. This is my time block for pictures right now. This is why I get so much stuff done because I focus. This is time for pictures. I will comp them later. Don't give me that look, Jenny. I'm rigid. This is my time.
Jenny, who's going to look them up first, you or me?
I'm taking pictures right now.
Well, I'm downloading my list.
Well, look up Buffy the Vampire Slayer Bad Blood graphic novel. That's the one with him on the cover. It's not comp time, Nanette. Even Jill agrees. She said so.
Okay. All right, Jill. Okay.
Wednesday nights from 8 to 10, I take photographs.
Well,
that's my thing. And yeah, we're doing Whatnot raid trains on Fridays now. And you still haven't finished the book. I finished the book last month. I busted my ass the week that we were supposed to have book club last month. I did nothing but read that book. and then y'all postponed it.
I'm sure Jill had nothing to do with postponing it.
That's fine, but she still hasn't read the book. And I read it. I think even Jenny read it.
Twisted Sister? Yeah, I read it like 2 months ago. Thank you.
Sister.
I read it so long ago, I forgot what the name of the book was.
Twisted Lives.
Oh, you just she got the bag off of one of the squeakers, but not the big squeaker yet. So we're still in business. Oh, she found another one.
Cora's busy.
She is very busy. Cora's busy working on her chicken as well.
Yeah, she's working too. That's her
Toby's
job.
probably his Nyla bone going. Toby, you doing anything Nyla bone?
Twisted Sister, LOL.
Oh.
That's when I get real tickled.
I snort sometimes. It's fun. It's a good laugh. I love a good laugh.
Yeah. And I don't know if we're supposed to be bringing suggestions for the wheel, Jill, but I have 2 book suggestions for the wheel. They're all the rage on BookTok. And Pam Arnold actually suggested one of them.
Is she in your group?
No. So I hung out with her last week because she did the listing party with me in place of Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did the seller circles list perfectly party together, and like no one came but me and her because eBay was having their webinar at the same time. And so I was telling Jenny that night, I've known Pam for like 6 years. I've hung out with her at events. I have gone out and had drinks with her. I've gone to dinner with her. I've known her forever. And it was only last week that I learned that she is just as much of a reader and a book nerd as me.
Oh, that's fun.
That was fun. We talked about books for an hour. And she said she's like Jenny. She reads every single one of the books for the book club, but just doesn't come to the book club. So Jenny and Pam are our fringe readers. Did I weigh that? I did. I'm a good girl. I remember things. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I guess because when you're at the events and everybody's all high on reselling and everything, that's all you're talking about. All right, next pile. Next stack.
Is that really loud?
No.
Myself, if I need
It's
to.
the sound of a dog having joy. It's fine. It's a happy dog.
I don't know if anyone else's dogs are hearing me like that.
What is that? Lemon pound cake. I'm going to find it and play it once. Just a little bit for everybody.
I got it right here. I'm just kidding.
Jenny, you need to come to book club, Jill says.
Understood, ma'am.
Is your husband by his hand in witchcraft?
Kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break. no kidnapping victims, just some lemon pound cake. Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his block. Lemon pound cake. On TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. Munchies because he got hot. Lemon pound cake. Pound cake.
Yeah, but did he get in trouble for sampling Derby or the down by the bed or under the boardwalk?
Like, did he say that he was using that? Because that was my next question. I was like,
I don't know, but here's the sheriff. Hold on. The sheriff is so feeling some type of way.
Context of that name comes from a music video that Mr. Foreman created, correct?
And they play it in the courtroom. They made the sheriff sit there after he said, "They called me Officer Poundcake."
That's funny.
Oh, this is all I've been doing for 2 weeks.
I see you shiver.
Hey, look who's on live right now.
But maybe the rain.
And he's playing Rocky Horror.
Who's that?
That's Snoop Dogg.
Oh.
But not the center.
He's always live on TikTok these days.
That did not look like Snoop Dogg.
Well, now that he's a rock star, TikTok star, he's got more hair or something happening.
He's got a really high IQ.
He's a really nice person.
He's I mean, both of my sons have actually hung out with him, and my son-in-law met him in the men's room of the Mission Inn. And he said it was at the sink, not the urinal.
I got drunk with him in a hotel about 12.
You two are talking about different people. Nanette's talking about Snoop Dogg, right?
Yes.
Okay. She's not talking about Snoop Dogg.
Oh.
Starr, you're talking about your friend Doug, right?
Yes, from that used to work for Liz Perfectly.
And you're saying Snoop Dogg. I was here. I didn't want to say it, but I was like, man, that looks like a white dude to me.
His hair really blonde.
That's his name.
I put two together. I was like, that's not Snoop Dogg. And I was like,
When I just saw that, I thought it was one of those little kid
He's
memes.
more than his hair, my friend.
like, that's like a
I
very.
thought you guys knew who I meant, and I'm like, it looks like Doug to me, except he's got bigger hair now.
No, I was like,
no, there's only one Snoop for me.
And then that's like, my son met him in a bathroom. I'm like, what, at a reseller conference? What?
I was like,
Okay, well, I've hung out with him on a couple of occasions at different things, but yeah.
messages.
I'm like, I consider him a friend, and you guys are like, when did you meet Snoop Dogg?
And that's what I was like, that is not Snoop.
Well, the way you had it on your phone, I thought it was like one of those little beams that they look like it's the baby talking or singing.
I was like, that's
at the
weird to
angle
Justin
it was
Bieber.
that. It was like, yeah.
So
That's
he goes
funny.
by Snoop
No,
Doggy.
Snoop Doggy. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that makes sense now.
That is funny.
Okay.
He doesn't look the same. Well, his hair's bigger.
Yeah, I was
It's a
like,
little lighter too, but okay.
He got real white, Starr.
he did a Michael Jackson real quick.
That's what I was gonna say.
But then we can't say that because Michael Jackson had a skin disorder.
He had, oh my gosh,
Vitiligo?
vitiligo. I was gonna say, I
Yes.
see commercials for it all the time.
Okay, and I think the Snoop Dogg I was talking about is who I was saying has a really high IQ.
He does. He's very intelligent.
Yeah.
I've seen him on
And-
different interviews and things. And
you know where his house is actually at in Rubidoux. Rubidoux is kind of a ghetto area.
Don't dox
But
him.
his he did soccer coach for his daughters for their soccer team always.
Yeah, he coached his son's football team for a long time too.
I like him when he hangs out with Martha Stewart. I think the two of them together are they're funny, but I love their friendship. They're just
They are.
And they're legitimate friends too.
yeah.
So,
I really like their friendship.
They are.
Skin's a little lighter. Jill says, I'm trying to figure out how Nanette's kids knew Snoop Dogg. That's what I was wondering. Like, did they go to a reselling conference with you and go in the bathroom? And
they knew Snoop Dogg, not Snoop Duggy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
the shenanigans in here.
I like these little Polish pieces so far. These were good buys.
All right,
Let me see. I gotta
Star
see.
Wars go.
I have a whole stack of them.
Oh, cool.
Oh, those are pretty.
Styles. And then this pretty bowl.
Was this an estate sale that you went to that you did, or what was this?
Nope, I ran in a thrift store waiting for my order pickup. And I didn't get a card or anything, and all that I ended up buying was glass, and they don't do bags. So then I bought a towel, but it's a US Open tennis towel, and I wrapped all of these up in it. This one is my favorite one. Oh, I got all little ducks.
Aww.
And then this is the last one. But they were all like $2 to $4, so I just grabbed them all. I walked up and down a couple more aisles, and then I got a big platter that's English ironstone. It's really pretty. And I got a stack of Haunted Mansion plates.
Oh,
Those
those are going to be worth something.
little serving plates, but they're from the park. And I was in and out in like 15 minutes. I was like, all right, this is all I can grab. So it was successful time killing. So it's not we have it's the same things like Savers. It's Value Village, but it's Savers. So I don't look at their clothes anymore since they changed because the pricing's insane. Unless you go on like whatever their discount days are. But the hard goods are still really reasonably priced. So
I got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza van. It shoots pizzas. I got it for $3.50 at Goodwill last weekend when I went with Karen.
that's
And then I got this nativity set, and I started to unpack it in the store to make sure it was all there. But they're wee little ceramic, and they're all wrapped in paper. And I'm like, I'm not unwrapping all this in the store. So I bought it, hoping they're all there, and I'm going to make it a YouTube video, unbox it.
nice. Nativities always do well.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's all there, but if it's not, I mean, at least I get to double dip and do a video too.
Well, even if it's not all there, nativity replacement scene pieces do really well too.
Yeah,
so.
This is vintage AF. I'm trying to watch my language since I already let one F-bomb fly tonight. I forget where I am.
Did you do that? Oh, yours are underneath. Thanks, Laura.
Okay, I gotta know. Hey Google, did Afro Man get sued for using the Boardwalk song for his lemon pound cake?
Afro Man did not get sued for using the song under the boardwalk itself. Rather, he was sued by the law enforcement officers who raided his home.
So yeah, he only got sued for the defamation, Jenny.
So they're like, we're here for it. Do your thing, sir. Well,
Maybe
as
that
long
under the boardwalk was old enough. It was off its.
with my baby and me under the boardwalk.
Lemon pound cake.
When you were singing it earlier, I was like, it kind of sounds like, but I didn't know. I was like, oh, no, she was. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like it, but that's what he is, I think. He just did it to rip on them and try to make some, money off of the situation.
I have my rogue Susie steamer. I'm going to put this on. And with all my others. She's like holding this thing like a snake. She just has her mouth wrapped around it, and she's just. She's like, I want to rip this thing apart, but I also.
Romy, not every dog in the world is already asleep. It is 6:20 your time, and you've been asleep for over an hour.
The shark. You are funny. Little puppy. How'd everyone's Q1 go? Happy with mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't get our coupons yet, did we, from eBay? Did they come today, or they usually come by about the 3rd, right?
Let's see.
I would say my Q1 is nothing spectacular, but it wasn't bad. It was probably right around where it should be.
Yeah.
But I'm with what I've heard Crystal Mouse say. I'm doing the same, but on more platforms. It's taking me more work, more listings, more platforms to make the same amount of money that I used to just on eBay.
Yeah. Since I'm in my growing phase still, I'm up over 2,000 versus where I was this time last year. So,
That's good. Did we get our coupons yet?
let me go back.
I thought Nanette was.
Well, I started to look, but then I got sidetracked because I have offers.
Yeah, and
so
I
had to
look at you while you were talking. I was like, oh. Let's see. Yep, it is there.
Oh, cool.
Ends June 30th.
I think I'm going to get more poly bags because I still have so much of the clothing I got from Lori and Jenny to photograph, put away.
I have about 2 4-foot tall piles from that last estate thing that I have to photograph. And I've probably photographed 25% of it.
Good job.
The piles were as tall as me. So.
Anyway, Jill, if you want to hang out and work with us on Wednesdays, we'll be here every Wednesday from 8 to 10. Tell your friends, bring some snacks. Everything is food with me.
I want to get a protein shake. I'm trying to.
I got one.
I was like, this is kind of like a milkshake. I'll drink it.
I made
I
mine a
have
milkshake.
sparkling ice Starburst lemon water.
I just have liquids. I have Coke, Zero, my water, my protein shake, and there's Gatorade as well. I have 4 drinks in front of my face. Like variety.
Yes, I do too. Usually in the afternoon, I'll have 4 or 5 up here.
And I'll have a tea later as well.
I hate that those comic book mailers actually cost 50 cents a piece because I mean they're $23.87 for 50 of them. So that's 50 cents a piece. But I'm never going to start selling my comics if I don't get them ordered. So maybe I'll order those and then something else.
I don't use comic book mailers.
They have 25-pack comic book shipping boxes that are correlated. What do you ship yours in, Starr?
So all my comics are bagged and boarded. So they already have a board in the back. I put an extra board in the back and 2 in the front. So it's basically sandwiched in between 2 and 2. And then I put it in a padded mailer. And that's it. And if they buy like a bulk stack of like 8 comics or 4 comics, I will put 2 extra in the back and 2 in the front and 1 wrap of bubble wrap to hold them all together, and then stick them in a bubble mailer.
How much does that your weight come out when you do that?
I think about 5 to 8 ounces.
5 to 8. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because those can't go media mail, right?
No, because they have ads in them and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's a waste of money to get the mailers, unless if you have like really expensive collectible comics that are selling for like 50 and $100. Then you want to put them in a box or whatever.
Well, what are so the poly mailer is going to cost you what, about 12 cents? 10 cents?
The padded one, you can get free ground now. I mean, I don't use those yet because I still have some of my eBay ones left, but you can get the free ground. You can put them in there and then fold the thing and tape it so that it's real tight around it.
Okay. So, well, I went in and they did not have my first supply order. So I did but it said I was limited to only 50 items. So I'm taking it because I've only had 6 sales. So
Well, I mean, and I get the padded ones I still have some left. I'm using them up. I get those with my coupon because I use my padded mailers for remotes, DVDs, video games, the comics, big honkin' jewelries.
Well, my little ones, my 7x5 padded ones, I buy those usually 2,000 at a time because that's where my price break is. And then the other padded mailers I just usually get from eBay. But eBay has so few supplies now to choose from.
I think there's more at the beginning of the month. They just sell out and they don't.
Okay, this is the very beginning of the month.
Well, when you get your new coupon, they'll probably have a better selection. Maybe.
Well, my new coupon came today.
Did you look?
I'm looking right now.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, they only have 34 items to choose from. And you have tape and you have regular poly mailers. 8x8 and 6x5 by 5s, 8x6 by 4s, 4x. I don't like their 4x4 by 5. I buy my 4x4 by 4 boxes, usually 500 at a time. Every single time, I swear they come on, they have less items.
This is about how many they had last time because Starr and I were looking for this, or no, Kelly and I were looking for the recycling stickers.
Mm-hmm.
Like the reusing material stickers, I think.
Yeah, they only have one bubble mailer. They have a bubble mailer that is 9.5 by but no, what is it? Padded bubble in 9.5 by 13 1/4.
I don't remember what I ordered last time. Look.
They have 8.5 by 11 by 2.5 padded.
Oh, I got the 4x4x4 last time.
Yeah, I don't like the ones you have to put together. They just take too long.
Yeah.
And they're heavy the way they have them because they're like double. I like most of my 4x4x4 things go under 4 ounces, and with theirs, I can't.
Good to know. Okay.
They have a 6.5 by 9.5 padded. I use a 7 by 5, I think is what my padded are.
I still have a few. The 15 by 10 by 6s.
Craft
get-
foam dot cushion mailers.
I get the 8 by 6 by 4.
Well, the comic book ones are cheaper than the paperboard rigid mailers. That's
And it looks so serious, Jill says. 5 minutes ago. I'm just now saying it.
Frozen. When we make fun of her, sometimes she'll make a face like this, and then she'll go away, so we have to look at her.
Yeah, it's like I'm delayed because I've been over on the eBay screen looking at what I have to order.
Good times.
yeah. I gotta
I
see which eBay link I was on.
Please.
I don't really see anything else I need to use my coupon for, so I think I'm going to order the comic book mailers. I don't know if I even I'm trying to see from here what they look like.
They look like your mom.
They look like my mama. I can't figure out exactly what I thought they were an envelope, but they're really not. They must be an envelope with a cardboard insert that goes in them.
And some of them are really obnoxious. You have to like fold them together into like
Well,
this,
that's almost what this looks like.
like a box. I have a couple of those here because I do have a few expensive comics, not many.
Well, this says it's 10 by 10 3/4 inches by 7.5 inches wide. Are comics only 7.5 inches wide?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a corrugated cardboard filler insert sheet pads for packing, mailing, and crafts. Oh, maybe this is just the. Is it just the insert? How come I can't figure this out?
Let me
Because
look.
your name is Nanette.
Yeah.
I think my name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff.
No, I think this might just be the inserts.
Let me.
It says it's
What's it
comic
looking?
book mailer filler pads.
Can you share your screen and show us what you're looking at?
Yeah.
Nanette looks so serious. Nanette's frozed.
I'm froze. Okay, hold on. Okay, file. You may share screen. Share screen. Okay. Share. Okay, not this one. This
I'm
is the
looking.
rigid board mailers, not that one. Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
All right, let me go back up here because this obviously is not the one I had opened for it. Now I lost it. Oh, come on. Oh, right here. Okay. Comic book mailers.
We're still on your paperboard rigid mailers.
Okay, well, you're still in this one?
Yes.
Well, that's because it won't let me get rid of that one.
Because you didn't say
Now
share
do you
entire
have
screen.
nothing?
Yeah, say entire
Okay.
screen,
All right, hold on.
not just a tab.
Well, let me get rid of a few of these. Let me go back up
Lemon
here.
pound cake. Tastes so nice. Lemon
In
pound.
the description, it clearly states that it is a single wall, 32 blah 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 sheets.
Yeah, so that's just cheap.
Corrugated cardboard filler insert sheet pads for packing, mailing, and crafts.
Okay, that's very expensive. They want 50 cents for one sheet.
Of
I don't
cardboard.
think I will be buying those. I mean, get those out of my cart. Remove.
Remove.
Get it out of here.
Oh, so you know the pinup cards I have on Whatnot, right? I generally, and I know you don't like how I reuse food packaging or whatever, but I
How you preface now?
I used a Dolly Parton cornbread muffin box to put my pinup girls cards in, and I made sure that it had like Dolly's face on it and everything. And he sent me an email. He said the Dolly Parton was the best part, and he's keeping that too.
Oh my god. That's funny.
That is funny.
That's a perfect like combo.
I thought so.
Dolly Parton.
It wasn't intentional per se, because I always use, the next handiest box. I'm just going to cut it up anyway, right? Fold it in half or do whatever. And for stability, they're perfectly fine. Not like I'm paying 65 cents a piece for them or anything like that. And I'm just kidding.
Oh, Valerie, I watched the documentary on Hulu about the screen murders.
Isn't that crazy?
Listen, some of those parents really pissed me off.
Some of those parents are wild.
They're like, okay, both boys participated in the murder.
Mm-hmm.
Their DNA was all over they both did it. And other than
the other one was probably the ring. Parents are just
the one dad that was like really cool. Like, I feel so bad for, the one dad that
this long hair.
Yeah, and he's like, I can't imagine losing my kid, and I'm sorry that my son did this. He was neat. But the other parents, well, my son never would have done this if it weren't for the bad influence of so-and-so.
Yeah.
Listen, you can be a bad influence on me all you want. I'm not going to commit murder.
And literally, well, I don't know what to say. Does it matter? I was like that last episode.
No, because his influence comes both ways. He was influenced by his parents. He was influenced by the kid. Obviously, the parents didn't influence him well enough to insulate him from an incident like that.
Yeah.
Right? If my parents were like, hey, if something's going down and you need to run, run. Don't be saying, oh, he made me do it. Because nobody's going to make you do it but you.
Yeah.
I'm not, kids make decisions. And every decision is based on some kind of influence.
She put out a whole book about it. In the last episode, the kid's like, there's a clip of the mom, and then he immediately goes to him, and he's like, I was just as involved as anyone else. Like, he's taking accountability for it, and his mom is still just living it. another place.
What were you going to say that you thought was going to be a spoiler or whatever?
That I didn't know if that was. But I was like, this happened in like 2004 or 5, whenever I was like, so, it was a little bit after I graduated.
The one kid.
They're both
was
cute.
So obviously a narcissistic, manipulating, acting fool, and I thought it was a joke, and then he stabbed her, and then he cries and he acts all remorseful, and everybody was like, oh, he was the one that was influenced because he's the only one that showed remorse. I'm like, you guys can't see that that's fake, that he's acting. He was the one on camera afterwards going, oh, I just stabbed her and I took her life, and he was all excited and gung-ho. And a lot of them, when they get caught and they're in confession, will start to cry and act like they're remorseful, and they're not. It's crocodile tears. Both of those boys knew what they were doing. They wanted to do it. And then when they got caught, they were just trying to blame the other one. That's all it was. Well, I thought it was a joke, and then he really did it. They both said that about each other. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
And if you're watching YouTube right now or later, we're talking about a documentary on Hulu that I can't remember the name of, but it's a 3-part, 45-minute each episode.
Think about your friends. It was good.
It was good. I had to do a bunch of food prep the other day, and so I was watching it whilst I was cooking and stuff, and it was good. It was interesting. There were parts of it that pissed me off. But it's only because I'm a normal person. I think if you watch those and you don't feel some type of way, maybe you want to recognize why you're okay with it.
Yeah. You knew the name of it. It's called The Scream Murder, a true teen horror story on Hulu.
Yeah, it's good.
But you know what? They weren't the only two. Let me tell you about this. I was watching this show on HBO called Killer Kids, about kids who kill.
Mm-hmm.
And there were another 2 kids who were obsessed with the Scream movies and were going to start killing people based on the Scream movies. They couldn't afford the Scream mask and the costumes, so they murdered one of the boys' moms to rob her of $100 to go buy costumes. And then they got caught, and his only regret was that he didn't have his costume when he did it. I'm telling you, some people's kids. There's a whole show called Killer Kids.
I mean, everybody who's a killer was a kid at some point. We're all killer kids. No, well, we're not all killer kids, but you get my point.
Yes, but these were like actual.
Hopefully, you get my point.
Elaborate a little more, Valerie. I don't understand. Are you saying that kids who kill grow into adults who kill? What are you saying there exactly?
Truth be told, just move on. No.
Are you saying that adults are kids who kill? I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, well. It made sense in my brain for a minute, but disregard.
Well, I got a little twisted, and Starr might be able to help me out with this. But we just finished reading a book where, like, years of this guy's memory were erased somehow through psychotherapy or whatever, and he began killing people again, not knowing he was a child killer, or a kid that killed kids or killed people. And so, yeah. Anyway, that's our point, right?
Oh, wow. Well,
wow, and then
it's almost like I read the book and I didn't.
Life imitating art, imitating life, imitating art.
Maybe I did write that book. That's my alter ego. Who knows?
I don't think John Mars is your alter ego.
No. I mean, I could be a John Mars in another life. That could be fun.
You could be John and married to John.
John and John. Yes, you've told me about them before. Yes.
John and other John.
Yes. Oh, that's another.
Huh?
I said the clip. I forgot the. I think you've sent me a couple. They're fun. A fun crew.
Dead in the Water was not a book club, but it was just his new release this year that I read. And I was going off about it so much that Jenny had to read it too. She's like, "What is this book that Starr loves so much?"
She can computer light on.
So,
do you want to see the game I'm listing real quick?
you might be. That's an oldie but a goodie. Here's your sign.
So, guys, I have to tell you, I was very disappointed. At that estate thing, I got a Knight Rider game, and I thought, oh, that's going to be worth something. Yeah, like $10.
It's Nanette's
Sometimes you can do a comp before you buy something, so you know what it's going to be worth after you own it.
You know me. I just bought every game they had. I don't.
You're getting sassy. Listen, she was buying out an entire estate sale, lady.
Stacks on stacks on stacks.
That's how I ended up coming home with 8 carloads. Hello. If I would have comped a lot more or checked that the boxes had ornaments in it and they weren't just cases and cases and cases of empty boxes.
Yeah, she bought all these Hallmark ornaments. She was so excited all the boxes were
Oh,
empty.
they weren't even Hallmark. They were Coca-Cola. I'm hoping the Department 56 ones are there. But these were Coca-Cola and...
That's even worse.
Yes, I know. They were all ones that would... The ones that were there are in the $15, $20 range. So...
Look at this wild game board for this game.
Let's see.
Wait, let me make you big. You're little.
What is it?
Oh, I have to make you big.
The game?
Flea market.
That's funny. Oh, the tires. That's funny.
It's
That entertained me too. I was like,
so what do you go around the flea market and you buy stuff?
I don't remember. We played this game one time like 15 years ago, which is why we're selling it.
Were you even resellers then?
I don't remember. I said 15 years ago, but I don't know that it's been so long ago that this could have been after 2017 when I was a reseller and I got it at a yard sale. Probably. I don't remember.
that's one of the you play it once and you're like, all right, that's enough. Move on.
Like a lot of the games that we picked out to sell when we purged our game shelf, I do remember a lot of them. Like, oh, we got this one at a yard sale. We got it home. You played it once. It was fun. You don't ever want to play it again.
Yeah.
I remember Priority Mail used to have those game boxes that you could ship a game in that were really pretty cheap to ship. And I have a bunch of them, but now they're not cheap to ship. Cheap to ship.
Cheap to ship.
I almost did a faux pas too.
That's funny.
This is the Meeps game from Rick and Morty.
What? Meeps?
Meeseeks.
Oh.
Me and my son just had to have it. Found it at a yard sale because we love that show. Got it home. Didn't like the game.
Oh no.
I'll tell you what, photographing board games is quite a pain in the butt.
I have one. It's called Axis, I think. And my husband did go through and made sure all the pieces were there because it has like all of these ships and everything else. And then I have yet to get it listed. And it sells for about $50.
I haven't comped any of this because we just purged the living room and the game shelf and everything and brought everything up here, and I'll just photograph it. And I mean, this is just my stuff that I'm trying to sell, so I don't care. Just get rid of it and make a couple bucks.
I bought 15 board games and dominoes and things like that. Some of them are the small ones. There are some small ones that are worth more, but I paid $1 a piece for those. So I paid $16 for all of those. But then I also have tons of board games up in the attic, and I have tons of board games from the Airbnb that it's like I probably have 30 games I need to get listed.
That's a ton of games. I don't pick them up because they're too hard to store for me. Unless they're tiny.
They're too hard to what?
Store, just space-wise for me here. I would like to at some point.
I hope my husband moved over the money from Macari because it says there's zero money in there. That never happens.
Oh.
I hope he did that.
I need to move my Poshmark monies. Macari's actually been I mean, let's not get crazy. It's been
if I had to feed my family on it, I couldn't do it. Let's put it that way.
No, couldn't do that. But for Macari, I'm like, okay, all right. Like,
I could probably feed a hamster on mine.
One a week.
Maybe.
Whoa. Whoa. Mine's
I
not
could
even
probably
that.
feed a little ham.
Mine's not even that. I could go get Cora some snacks, some treats, a new toy,
a new plushie at the thrift,
a new toy, some treats. I had like one a week for March. So for me, I'm like, whoa, Macari, slow down. You're getting too crazy.
Macari goes very much in spurts for me. Like I'll have 3 sales in a day and then won't have anything for a week.
This dude sent me an offer. I sent him back an offer. He sent back his original. And his buyer name is I'm Cheap. So
what?
That's fun. Well, let's investigate. Let's see.
So I have this.
Of course he does. Let's see. Funny.
I have a lady on
this dude
on Poshmark that started out, I think, at 10, and I think she's up to 22 now. But
lemon pound cake. That is the biggest earworm. Oh my. Don't be yawning, lady.
You're making me want to yawn. I'm fighting it.
I was saying this guy's got to be close. Yeah, he's in California. It's like the shipping for 8 ounces is like what I usually get for 4 ounces. lemon pound cake. Do, 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 do.
He came and broke down my door.
Well, yeah, ever go to karaoke, we'll have to do lemon pound cake. Lemon pound cake. Do, 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 do.
Lemon pound cake.
Okay. I've had a really good day with that $170 order in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've had a decent day even without it. We'll put it that way. So what are you talking about, Romy? What?
He wants to say hi to Aunt Starr.
I'm wondering if they. Oh, it's UPS guy. Thank you. That was my Robin Hood tree. That I think I told you the lady she canceled the order. But shipping, she's only like, I don't know, 3 hours from me. And she canceled the order because the shipping was going to be $59.
Jesus.
And eBay said, like, you went on to cancel the order, and it said you can't cancel this order because, because eBay said that because the shipping label had already been done. I told my husband, with the little bit of money I'm making on this thing, if this lady, I'm going to cancel it because I don't want to have to deal with her having buyer's remorse and having whatever. So I figured out how to do it. I went through, I did it as a refund, but then when you go into the refund, reason for refund, you can put customer canceled. So then you get all your money back. But you couldn't just go into cancel order. It wouldn't let you do that.
Yeah.
So I did that. But then I messaged her because at first I told her it won't let me cancel. I'm going to have to figure out how to do this. Hang tight. So then I left her a message, told her it's done. I said, if you are interested in this, though, it's much cheaper to go UPS because the box was 20 by 20 by 12. It only weighed 5 pounds, but it's a big box.
Yeah.
So through the post office, it was $59. Through UPS, it was $21.99 is what it cost her. Because I did it at my cost, but I had $250 in there for packing because I thought, yeah, I'm going to have to pay. The shipping I knew was going to be more than the damn tree, so I was going to have to pay a lot in fees. So she then she sent me a message back and she's like, how do I get it to come up with the cheaper shipping? So I ended up going in and I modified and I just canceled the USPS.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was only UPS. And then I think it was, last night, my husband goes, okay, she bought it. So just put a label over that label and off it went.
There you go. There you go.
But I'd had it out in the shed and I didn't want to have to go back out in the shed again. So my shed is filled now up with all these damn 2 big crates of the empty Christmas boxes. Because I don't want to get rid of them yet, because maybe I'll find some of those ornaments in some of these other boxes. But
Yeah.
so I have another question. What would you guys do? I got to see what year these are. And I haven't looked up to see what they're going to sell for. So these are from 1997. And they're this Anastasia train.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even sure. I'm assuming it's the track and the train, because it shows, and it says that it has a battery in it. But because it says, let me see, where does it say on here? Do not use a rechargeable battery. Use only AA batteries. Remove dead batteries from the toy. Do not short circuit supply terminals. Contains replaceable battery and screws, which are not safe for children under 3. Would you guys open this up? It's sealed. It's never been opened. Would you open it up and make sure the battery is not exploded? Or would you just sell it as new, sealed?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because once you open it, it's not new.
Yeah. Almost
And I
like,
hate to do that. I think I might just put in there, this is sealed.
I mean, you could
I
always
don't
stick a
know
note and say, hey, this is sealed. If it happens to be where the battery exploded, like, you can return it. Like, I don't know.
Well, I think I'm going to put it in the eBay listing. You know, this is a unopened sealed product. Per the box, it appears to have a battery in it. I don't
Wait,
not
they
what?
don't generally package them with the batteries in it. They usually package the batteries in a separate little thing, if it includes batteries.
But if they exploded, the battery acid would have eaten through the.
No, but it should. No, it would, because it usually just kind of crystallizes out. That's true. They
Yeah.
don't usually put it in there. So I think I'm just going to put a note in there, you know, because it's sealed, it's a vintage item, unsure of the integrity of the battery.
Yeah.
Or battery integrity not guaranteed.
As long as it's the description.
Put batteries not included.
Huh?
Just put batteries not included.
I don't want to open it.
You're not including the batteries, whether they're in there or not. They're not part of the sale. Batteries are not included.
Even though on the thing it says it's included and it shows that it's sealed. Are you thinking, or are you irritated?
No, I'm irritated because you're not including the batteries in the sale. Cut and dry.
Okay.
Whatever's in that box, it's not part of what you're selling.
Okay.
People are going to know when they buy a vintage item that the batteries, if they're in the box and it's still sealed, are conditional.
You hope.
Either way, it's going to be subject for return, right?
Right.
So word it however you want, but they're not included in the sale. She's talking on the phone.
Okay. We are past 10 o'clock, ladies. Shall we tell the people bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Is Nanette on the phone?
Yes.
Nanette says bye too.
She's on the phone with NASA. She's got to get back to work.
She's got to get Artemis. Is it Artemis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Artemis too. She's got to get Artemis too.
It's landing on my birthday. Supposedly, it's coming back down on my birthday. We'll see what happens.
I'm going to finish taping this, and then I will cut it. All right. Bye to the people. Thank you for joining us. We will be having a Whatnot Raid Train Friday night starting at 8 p.m. Eastern with K&L Resale. And then you can just ride the train from there and come say hi to all of us. And we'll be back.
Friday too?
Hmm?
Kelly, she'll be on Friday too?
I don't know one way or the other.
Okay.
But it starts with Lori and then it goes from there. So, and shameless self-plug on the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I will be live with my friend Pam Arnold and Lori.
Yay.
So come join us there.
Ready.
Anyone else want to do shameless plugs?
Buy our stuff.
Buy our stuff. My boyfriend says hi too.
Whatnot. Tomorrow night. Buy our stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Friday night. No, Thursday.
Nanette's going to keep waving for as long as we keep talking. So let's just keep talking and see how long she'll wait. All right. Bye, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.